Hey cats, what's happening?
Always a cat in our videos.
Around here.
Oh my gosh, how are you beautiful people? Gosh, I miss seeing you. Mwah. Love you all. Even the haters.
It's a cold Saturday, and we got all of our chores done. We got our grocery shopping done yesterday, so, you know, we just got the rest of the day to chill, so we thought we'd hang out with you guys for a little while. But even like this morning with the chores around here, sheesh.
Oh man, I've been exhausted the past couple days just doing chore things. We had to return an item and then just running around errands, just exhausted.
And now, granted, it's wintertime, so there's nothing we can do outside. But if we did have outdoors work, that just compounds things around here.
It does.
With the gardening, the yard, the mowing the yard. I tell you what, when spring breaks around here, I think I probably have about 5 or 6 trees that need chainsawed up that fell down in the yard out here before we can do anything. So the work never ends.
Never.
But with that, I mean, both V and I are rolling into our mid-60s, or we're already there. We're
seniors.
We're no spring chickens anymore. So, given that, you know, when you get to be our age, things physically begin to slow down. You know, you're not running anymore like you were when you were a kid. We've lost that vigor we had when we were younger. But we still push on as hard as we can. And we still take a lot of pride in what we have here and the work we put into it. But we've been thinking a lot about, you know, we can't do this forever. So
No.
at one point or another, we got to give this place up. We got to sell it. We got to downsize. And there's a lot of logistics that go with that, you know, like what's rent like in a condo or something, and is it going to be any easier than living here, or is it going to be any cheaper than living here? Because right now we got it pretty well off.
Well, then we have to think about the RV also. We sell this place and we have to find storage for the RV.
I'd have to find a place to put my Harley. So, you know, we got all these questions of what are we going to do here? Are we going to stay here forever, or are we going to think smart and unload the place and make life a little easier for us? So given that, you know, we start thinking of the collections we have, and we have over 65 years. Both of us have our collections of stuff.
I've purged a lot of clothes and shoes and things when I first retired, but it could happen again.
And you still have more.
Easily, yes.
And I've purged stuff too, but I still keep collecting more and more, you know, and you know, some of the stuff just has memories with it, so you hang on to it. Now, we don't consider ourselves hoarders by any means, but I guess on different levels, everybody has things that they hoard or that they keep, that they hang on to.
So here's some of my stuff. I love carousel horses, and I've got a bunch of those. I've got china, just little knick-knack type things, more carousel horses, gifts that were given to me that I put in there, painted ponies, pottery. I mean, to me, it's valuable. To anyone else? No.
Yeah.
So, another one of my hoarding tendencies, as you can see, is yarn. I've got finished products. I've got unused yarn. For a time, I was trying quilting. I've made some quilted bags. I've got soap making stuff back there. I'm a big craft person, so I have a lot of craft supplies. My sewing machine, just... It's like, oh, I gotta have it, I want to try this. And then you do it for a while, and this is not going to be valuable to anyone but me. I already have my kids pick through it during the holidays, and I still have all this left.
I've got so many collections, I'm not even going to begin to start there. But let's just take this, for instance. You know, all these books. I got all these books. I've read them. And these read them, but it's not a library, so, it's not like people can take them out or anything. And they just sit here on a shelf and collect dust. And will I ever read them again? No. Will she ever read them again? No. But why do we keep them? What are we going to do with them? Do we throw them away? No, they're good books. I can't throw away good books. They're perfectly good. There's nothing wrong with these books. Another thing I've collected throughout the years are these like toy motorcycles. This one is metal, all metal, and I don't know how they made it. It's like welded together. It was made in Mexico or something like that, but it's pretty cool. But I got all these, toy bikes down here. I've got this one that V and I made in the pottery. We painted it and fired it in the kiln. Here's another metal one, a bagger. There's some more metal ones over here. And then I've got these miniature Harley collection. They're very detailed. The kickstands actually work on them and everything. I've got a chopper here. And I think a Road King back there. What do I do with them? They're of no value to anybody. Do I look at them? No. Do I do anything with them? No. What am I going to do with them? When it comes time to purge, when it comes time to move, what do you do with all this stuff? So we've been watching this series this guy has on YouTube. You may want to check him out. Goes by the name of Curiosity Inc. Mm-hmm. And he found this hoarder house. Now, he's got his own shop full of, it's packed full of collections of antiques. That's what he does. He sells antiques, and I think his shop is in Montreal, in Canada.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
So he has a really cool shop there full of antiques and stuff. But he found this house. The lady was in a nursing home, and the house was loaded. Hoarder, big time hoarder. Mm-hmm. And he made an offer with her to buy the entire house and all of its contents, that he would deal with it. And the family took him up on the offer, and he bought the house. So in the series of videos, and it's really interesting, you should check it out, he goes into this house and he just starts digging and pulling out crap. And there was like stacks of newspapers up to the ceiling.
And the thing is, she was a famous potter. He won't give her name to protect her identity because of the condition of the house, but he's finding all kinds of pottery in there made by her.
And the pottery is worth a small fortune in itself because of her fame in the world of pottery. But as he went through the house, he found, oh my gosh, valuables. He found an envelope with money in it. He found jewelry, diamonds and rings. All were his because he bought the house fair and square and all the contents in it. So I guess the cool thing was, he made out like a bandit, but the lady that owned the house had spent her whole life collecting all this stuff and all of her fortunes, and then ended up in a nursing home, and it didn't mean a pile of dust to her.
He killed 8 dumpsters, I think.
Yeah, I think he said 7 tons of garbage that he hauled away that was just garbage. But he made literally thousands of dollars off of the valuables, and he found valuable antiques, all kinds of cool stuff. Mm-hmm. So if you get a chance, check that out, Curiosity Inc. I'll put a link down below in the comments.
That's what got me thinking. I'm like, I want to go through this house and clean. I don't ever want anyone to have to come in and take care of it like that.
Yeah, so, being people that are always thinking and always want to be on top of things, it's just something that's been going through our minds right now, starting to think about what are we going to do, what are we going to take with us, and what are we going to get rid of, and how are we going to get rid of it? We haven't even begun to show you some of the stuff that we have hoarded away.
Well, the thing is, we clean and we say, you know what, I'm going to put this in the basement. So all you're doing is moving it from one location to another. You're not disposing of it. You're not giving it away. You're just moving it down to the basement. And now we've got a cluttered room in the basement to clean.
Yeah. Well, one idea I have, and I want to roll with it this summer, is I want to have a 3-day big old garage sale and just purge a whole bunch of junk. I know it's going to be a lot of work just carrying stuff out to the garage and getting it set up in a marketable way where people can come and look at it and buy this stuff. And hopefully we can get rid of some of the stuff. Now, I know from experience, I've taken stuff to flea markets and that. Generally, I think you only get rid of about 20% of everything you have displayed out.
And that does not mean that the house would have a price tag on it for the garage sale.
Not yet, no. No.
Just our junk.
Yeah, we're just getting rid of it. We're just purging some junk.
And what does not sell is not coming back in this house. It's going to the trash or to Goodwill.
Yeah, we'll
It's
call
getting
the
out of here.
hospice shop down in town there, and they can come pick everything up and take it away.
I do want to know if anyone knows the answer to this. I watch those Dollar Tree hauls. What do those women do with all this stuff? They're putting out videos 2-3 times a week. All the stuff they buy, what do they do with it?
I don't know
Where
if you
do they
ever
put
watched
it?
a video of the Dollar Tree haul, but these ladies will go to the Dollar Tree store, and I think there's other versions of it too, Dollar General or whatever, but Dollar Tree is a popular one.
Oh, some do more than Dollar Tree. They do Target. They do the craft stores, Hobby Lobby, Michael's. They do hauls from all over.
So
Where
they
do
call it
put
a haul, and they'll go in the store, and they'll just buy all kinds of $1 items. They'll spend $40. Then they'll come home and they'll review everything they bought. And next week they'll do another video and spend another $40 and review everything they bought. So we ask the question, okay, they're buying all this junk that they're just amazed. Oh, this is so great. Look at what we got. Look what we found at Dollar Tree. What do they do with it? And where do they keep all this stuff? Because they got to have a barn full of stuff by now. So just another amusing thing that we've learned or that we've seen. So, anyway, that was on our thoughts today. Just wanted to throw that out there, see what you guys think. Are you hoarders? Do you keep stuff hoarded away? Do you have collections?
Yeah, what kind of collections do you have? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
So if you like this video of us just bantering and showing you our junk, give us a thumbs up. Or some people give us a thumbs down. That's fine too. We still love you. Leave us a comment about your collections. Share us with your friends. And that's about all I can think of. So have a wonderful day.
Adios.